Alright, here we are on Wachel or something like that. See what we can do. It's not expensive to get this house ready. We'd like to have some kind of curb appeal. We know it is where it is. Might not need too much outside. Probably stand a light power wash and get all the dirt off the siding anyway. What about that? Paint these front windows. Get all the spider webs and shit off of there. Some holes in the siding there. A hole in the siding there. I think I remember saying we should put a fence here, a gate, but I don't think you want to do that. To get ready for occupancy, you're going to need a handrail here. That's not done. They didn't paint, looks like they painted the sides, but not the top. Put a handrail here. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but it's there. You want us to put a gate here some kind of way? So we're not gonna paint that black. Yeah, so they just had the gate going into the side over here. We'll figure something out. Let's fix this. This needs to be cleaned up. It looks like they did something to the front here. Like, I would paint this. Anything as you're walking up that needs to be painted, I would paint that. Like that. The roof there, that little spot where the light is. You can see how that wood is right there. Don't want any rotten wood. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit rotten. You see I'm sticking my finger in there. That looks rotten too. I think probably just scrape that off and paint it. That little piece probably needs to be replaced. This one's okay. So, it looks like he did do some painting. It's just not very good. Like here you can see a little spot. This room's kind of dark, but you see how it's like different colors, different textures around the window, stuff like that. Like you didn't paint that. The ceiling might be okay, I suppose. But yeah, I'd probably do like one more coat, like all around, and then paint the trim. You see, it's hard to see in the light. You see that? Little stuff like that is everywhere. It's like that. Little red dots everywhere. Buyers aren't gonna want that. This This room is not awful. Except, the ceiling right here. But we'll leave that. I would have probably wanted to put a bigger vanity in there, but whatever, we'll keep that. I think you need some caulking underneath there. Up top. Little stuff like this. Like this. And you see your baseboards. Those are just... Nobody's gonna want to buy these dirty baseboards. So I suppose we're gonna keep this kitchen how it is. Cabinet's a little crooked there. I put this on the floor to show roughly where the bathroom would be upstairs. Bathroom upstairs would start here and go 7 feet that way and roughly about 4.5 feet that way. So that means that we would have to drop this ceiling and bring, looks like you got plumbing in this wall here, bring the plumbing up and then over to here to go up right there. Yeah, I can tell you did some painting. But here, like the ceiling here is different colors. It's just a really bad paint job. I don't know why whoever didn't sand this before they painted. You got nails in it and stuff. Like that. This door's all banged up. We can leave that though. Little paint. See, I wouldn't touch it up because it's just still gonna be spotty. I would just do one coat over the whole thing. You want to get a pole in this closet. I would change that little piece out. Just make it look nicer. You want to paint some of these ceilings too. Yeah, this ceiling's not good at all. I didn't see anything crazy in the basement. Excuse me. So here, I would do like a stained polyurethane mixture on these steps to make them look nicer. This little thing's missing a piece right here, a piece of trim. I just remove all that trim. So then you have a piece like this. So. Yeah, we'd have to demo this ceiling and drop it, which that's. I have to drop it. I don't know how much we can drop it, honestly, to get down the steps. We wouldn't have to, can't drop the whole thing. Well, we'd have to drop part of it. Be more like a really big soffit that takes up half of the ceiling. Anyway, I don't know who's going to buy the house without a bathroom up here. Somebody might. But my thought for the bathroom up here is to demo this door If this wasn't here, it would make it a lot easier. Demo this door, and you're basically going to put 2 doors here. You can make a 32-inch door here for your bathroom, and then you'd have a 30-inch door here for another bedroom. So where I got this stuff on the floor goes 7 feet this way, and then like 4.5 that way. So you basically have a shower, and then a toilet and a vanity. That little thing I had on the floor downstairs is like right here. Should be right below us. And then that would still give you 3 bedrooms and and 2 bathrooms, 2 full baths. Want us to paint the older heat and air vents so they're all the same color. This looks like it has been painted. It's just, like I said, it's pretty bad. Like they did this here. What is that? This all looks okay, I suppose. But then they just did a little patch of it right there and didn't finish it. They didn't paint up there. Like this. Get rid of all that stuff. I would have sanded this and then, or scraped it and then painted it. All right, let's put something together and see what happens. Bye.